Lefty pitches. That's a high drive, deep center field. This ball is tagged. It's way back. Swinson at the wall. It's off the wall as well. Coming around third, McCartan. He will score easily. Kavalek digging for third. He's in there with a triple. Northwood takes the lead. 1-0. No balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander delivers in a fly ball toward Maruniak in center. He's double timing it back. He makes the catch. Ball game over. Findlay wins 3-2. Here's a ball socked to deep right center field. That's going to get down and go all the way to the fence on one hop. Simpson rounding third. He's headed to the plate. Smith is right behind him. Throw coming all the way to the plate, offline. 2-run score is Mason Myers. Doubles to right center field. He has 3 RBIs in the championship game. And Findlay extends the lead. It's now 8-4 Oilers. Here's Ryan Shemick to lead things off. Cole Peasley rocks into the motion, fires the first pitch of the ball game. It's over for a strike. And away we go with some Pool B action between the Eagles and the Panthers. Start this game at 1:02 Eastern Time and again 66 degrees. Second pitch from Peasley is fouled out of play. Ryan Shemick, 377, 5 home runs and 41 runs batted in. Shemick 5 for 14 in the tournament. Cole Peasley kicks and delivers, and a chopper toward the third base side. It goes foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes to Ryan Shemick, first team all-conference performer. Take a look at that Kentucky Wesleyan defensive alignment. Both of these teams are excellent defensively. Outfield of Ellis Hurt, Liam Hudson, and Barron Ratliff. Elijah Stockton at the hot corner. Logan Molnar will anchor things at short. Jacob Riegel, he had the big home run yesterday. He'll play second. Tucker Hagan at first. Colson Perry behind the plate working with Cole Peasley. He's a junior. Peasley's ERA 6.44. He's given up 44 runs, 42 earned, 45 walks, 78 Ks. Opponents hitting .284 this season against the right-hander. Outside to Shemick, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Drew Stevens on deck, and then Colin Overholt for the Eagles, who are having to fight their way back out of the loser's bracket. They'll need 2 wins today to get to the championship game tomorrow afternoon. There's strike 3 call, fastball inside corner. That's the way today's game begins. Shemick goes down on strikes. Drew Stevens makes his way to the plate. Speaking of that Kentucky Wesleyan defense, a .968 fielding percentage. That's 4th in the GMAC. Only 2 errors in the tournament. There are 2 games so far. Here's Stevens, the freshman, getting the start at second base. He takes the ball low. A .322 batter, 5 home runs and 35 runs batted in. Stevens 2 for 12 with a double in the GMAC tournament. Breaking ball over for a strike. Home plate umpire is Joe Kimbrough. Sean Hoverston will umpire at first, and Lyle Travis is making the impartial calls over at third base. 1 ball and 1 strike to Stevens, the right-handed batter. That one sails high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Drew Stevens, a local product from right here in Mason, Ohio. Peasley dealing, swing and a miss. Took a home run cut there. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kentucky Wesleyan, a comeback win against Cedarville in their tourney opener, and then a comeback win against Ashland yesterday on this field. 6-4 the final score. And that one is taken outside. So a full count to Drew Stevens with Colin Overholt waiting on deck. We have no score in the first. The bases are empty. The Ashland Eagles hitting .298 as a team. That ranks third in the Great Midwest. The payoff from Peasley. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cole Peasley here in the top of the first inning. And there's Colin Overholt, the grad student switch hitter, batting .369, 8 home runs, 36 runs driven in. He has 19 doubles. Overholt has been a force in the tournament. 9 for 11 with a triple, 1 RBI. He takes it high for a ball. In the game against ODU at Legacy Field last evening, appeared to pull up a little bit lame running the bases. But in there is the DH for John Shalley. He's deep in the left-hand batter's box against the righty Peasley. Frank's on deck. Overholt awaits the next pitch in a scoreless game, top of the first. The first 2 Eagles have been struck out by Peasley. 2-0, catches the corner for a strike. 2 veteran coaches in this ball game squaring off. John Shalley, the GMAC Coach of the Year for Ashland. In his 29th year, 1,024 victories, leading the Eagles. 2-1, just missed. He tried to go back outside there, a little bit wide, and Overholt would not chase. Todd Lilpop for the Panthers, also a mainstay in Owensboro in his 25th year. 552 wins, 607 losses. 3-1 from Peasley, and that's ripped into right center, and that's down for a hit. Hudson over to cut it off, and Overholt, you could tell as he made his way down to first base, running a little gingerly on that leg, but he rips a base hit, his 10th of the tournament. He is proving to be the toughest of outs. And here is Chris Franks getting a first inning at bat. 2-out single, no score in the top of the first inning. Chris Franks hitting .318. 7 homers, 39 knocked in. Eagles with 37 victories on the season. First pitch from Peasley misses down and in, ball 1. Franks 2 for 10 in the tournament. One of his hits a double. Looking for his first tourney RBI. Chris Franks out of Worcester. .1-0. Fastball away, making it a quick 2-0 count on Franks. Overholt at first, so again, he's somewhat hobbled. He did have 9 steals during the regular season, but would not be running in this situation. The pitch, breaking ball, that's letter high for a strike. Borderline pitch, it goes Peasley's way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gage Weaver waiting on deck. They're straight away in the outfield. Liam Hudson, a terrific center fielder. Wind is blowing out. Here comes the 2-1 way upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike. We're glad you're with us today on Flow College for coverage of GMAC baseball. Down to the final 4 in the tournament, and soon to be final 3, as the Findlay Oilers are leading the Hillsdale College Chargers 11-0 over at Legacy. This one hit high in the air, deep left with the wind. This one has a chance. It's way back at the wall. Goodbye. Home run. Chris Franks, his 8th of the year, and Ashland takes a 2-0 lead here at the top of the first inning. Chris Franks goes deep to left, an opposite field shot. We'll see it again here. Got a good swing on that one. Looked to be down and in. One of the favored spots for left-handed hitters. And Franks mashes it. Overholt, no problem running the bases in that scenario. Bases empty, 2 runs in, 2 outs. Gage Weaver at the plate for the Eagles. Takes the ball inside. Franks up to 41 RBIs. This one sails high and outside. So a quick 2-0 count to Weaver, a .299 hitter for the Eagles, 3 home runs and 17 runs batted in. Ashland an early lead. Here is the 2-0. It's low and it's ball 3. So Cole Peasley a little rattled there. Interesting to note that that is only the 3rd homer allowed by Peasley in almost 60 innings of work. So has not been the victim of the gopher ball very much. He gets a strike over on 3-0. Weaver taking all the way. Gage Weaver is 2 for 10 in the tournament. One of those hits, a triple. 3-1 low and away. It's ball 4. And so the Eagles' first inning continues. They have a 2-0 lead on Kentucky Wesleyan. It's a must-win situation for AU. Time is called. And Kentucky Wesleyan will send Ryan Mantooth out to talk with Cole Peasley and his battery mate, Colson Perry. Well, we'd like to take a moment to express our sincere thanks and gratitude to Prasco Pharmaceuticals and everyone here at beautiful Prasco Park. Hosting the 2026 Great Midwest Baseball Tournament is a massive undertaking, and they have an incredible staff and army of volunteers here who have made this a truly first-class experience for the student athletes, coaches, and fans. Thank you to Prasco for their outstanding hospitality. 2 runs are in, 1 man is on base, 2 out. All of this rally coming after the first 2 were retired and no one was on base. Sean Krukeberg, the hitter, hitting .281, 7 home runs, 32 runs batted in. Takes a big cut at that one, misses. So 0-1, Krukeberg, the sophomore. A .281 batter, 7 homers, 32 runs batted in. Peasley looking for that elusive 3rd out here in the top of the first. Sean Krukeberg, 3 for 12 in the tournament, also has a triple. Weaver at first. One from the righty. Breaking ball bounced right back through Peasley. He got a glove on it. It rolled over to the shortstop, Molnar. His throw to first is not in time. That'll be an infield hit for Krukeberg. That ball came back through the box. Peasley could not field it cleanly. Rolled over to Molnar, who had virtually no chance to get Krukeberg, and that puts runners at first and second. It's the 3rd hit of the inning. Here's Bobby Howard. Howard, a .280 batter, 2 home runs and 31 runs batted in. That one is over for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Howard, a senior, right-handed batter. 2-0 Ashland here in the top of the first inning. The delivery, fastball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0 on the home run by Franks. Nate King on deck. Howard, the 7th man in the Ashland order. That's a chopper foul over to the third base side. A lot of purple in this game. Kentucky Wesleyan wearing their black tops for this game as the home club. White pants, their purple billed black hats. Ashland in their all whites, even though they are the visiting team. Here is the 1-2, sock toward Hudson out in center field. He gets to the spot and makes the catch. Great break by the talented Liam Hudson to take potential extra bases away from Bobby Howard. 2 runs for the Eagles on 3 hits. No errors. 2 runners were left on base. We're off and running at Prasco Park in the Pool B final in the Great Midwest postseason tournament. It's Ashland 2 and Kentucky Wesleyan coming to bat.